I'm joined at this hour by Dr. Suseelan, who's an aviation expert and author. Dr. Suseelan, tell us, how do you sum up the incident that Shivraj Singh Chauhan encountered? It is not the first time that someone traveling by Air India has met with such an unfortunate incident. It's been happening time and again, but do you think things might change with the minister now coming into focus?
Yeah, thanks for connecting. It's really unfortunate to listen to such reviews coming from the passenger sides and such a top leaders regarding the discomfort which they faced after paying such a huge amount. As we know, the flight tickets, the fares are so high, and after that also, if the passengers are not getting a comfort, definitely it's very disappointing, especially when the management is completely getting changed from the government segment and it's getting privatized and Tata had taken over. So I think the message which is passing from the management, top management, is not getting followed by the lower management and the airport staffs. Because as the information is given to us that the engineering department have already passed the information that 8 Charlie seats are damaged and these seats should not be blocked. This message was clearly given to the airport department, airport check-in staffs. It's a mistake by the ground handlers, the ground department who had allocated the seats after knowing the seat is broken. And especially when the protocol says when we have such a senior leaders flying on board, we always give a priority on the first row so that they can they can board last and they can deboard first. After that also they had given an 8 Charlie seat. What was the reason? Definitely this is a question mark, coming up, like why 8 Charlie seat is given when it's broken.
Right. I'm joined by my colleague Vishnu Shom for more on this story. Vishnu, it seems that it's not just about this seat that was broken. There were other seats that were broken too on the aircraft, and that comes out of Shivraj Singh's conversation with the ground staff. Do you think that anything will improve after this with Shivraj Singh bringing the matter up?
Well, I think just to respond to what your previous panelist said, that VIP guests are kept in certain seats while other passengers get different ones. I think irrespective of which seat a passenger is seated on, he or she needs to be given a seat which is not broken and which works. Now, I was actually checking on the aircraft itself. It's a 1.9-year-old Airbus A321 Airbus A321neo. It's a very new aircraft, and it's rather shocking that an aircraft which is so new would have inoperational seats or seats which are defective. Now, there are global supply chain concerns, particularly when it comes to the availability of seats for aircraft. There are very few manufacturers around the world, but surely the airline should have enough stocks to be able to replace even a single seat should they become inoperational for whatever the reason is. Air India is in the midst of one of the biggest fleet replenishment and refurbishment exercises in aviation history, and it certainly isn't helping its cause when repeated problems like these are being reported.
Well, thank you very much, Vishnu, for joining us with all those details. I'll go back to Dr. Suseelan, who is an aviation expert and author and joining us on this story. Well, Dr. Suseelan, Vishnu did say that, surely the airline should have had more seats to have these seats replaced. That is on one hand. On the other hand, you are saying that the chain of command is not being followed. But what really is the solution to what both of you are saying now?
If the airline is not prepared to, give the complete seat, 100% seat, they should not book the entire seats. That should be the policies to be followed. Because Bhopal being an airport where they don't have the main base of maintenance, definitely they don't have a spare parts to repair. So mostly when the aircraft is coming from Delhi, it should be repaired from the same base. So the concern is raising, like, if the seat was not operational, why it has got released from the system itself? So it means the aircraft which was flying, it was not repaired a day before.
Right, but would you also say that there is a certain element of complacency in all of this by the by Air India, by the airline authorities, that despite Tata coming into the picture, things have really not worked out for Air India?
No, things are definitely started working out, but such a huge airlines, definitely such a huge airline, it will take time to reflect at the bottom level, at the grassroots level, to see the changes. It will take time.
It's
Now the company,
grassroots.
yes.
I mean,
So
would you really call this grassroots a grassroots problem?
no, no, this is right. This is a serious problem, definitely. And I think the management now they had taken a call because they have outsourced the ground handling part. So when the company have their own ground handlings, they have direct command over there. They have the rights over there. But when they outsource those things, so I think somewhere it's lacking over there. There's like, the message which is coming from the higher management is not followed by the ground team in
Right.
the small bases like Bhopal.
Interesting there. So Shivraj Singh Chauhan complains about a broken seat that he's been given on an Air India flight in which he was